Have you been feeling like something's shifted in your body lately? If you're over 40, you're not alone. Hormonal changes are a natural part of life, but that doesn't mean you should ignore the signs. Your body is constantly sending you messages, and learning to recognize them can make all the difference in how you feel every single day. Hormones are incredibly powerful chemical messengers that regulate everything from your mood to your metabolism, your sleep to your skin. When they fall out of balance, even slightly, you might notice changes that seem unrelated at first. Many women over 40 experience hormonal shifts without realizing what's actually happening. That's why today, we're breaking down 5 crucial signs that your hormones might be out of balance. And trust me, most women completely miss sign number 3. Let's start with sign number 1, persistent and unexplained weight gain. This is something that catches so many women off guard. You might be eating the same way you always have, exercising regularly, and yet the scale keeps creeping upward. Your clothes fit differently. You feel heavier, more sluggish. This isn't about willpower or discipline. This is about hormones. When estrogen and progesterone levels decline, your metabolism naturally slows down. Your body becomes more efficient at storing fat, particularly around your midsection and hips. Additionally, hormonal imbalances can trigger increased appetite and cravings for sugary or fatty foods. Thyroid function can also change after 40, and an underactive thyroid will absolutely cause weight gain. It's not magic, it's biology. The frustrating part is that this weight gain often doesn't respond to the same diet and exercise strategies that worked for you in your 20s and 30s. You might find yourself working harder at the gym and eating less, yet seeing minimal results. This is a classic sign that your hormones need attention. If you've noticed unexplained weight gain over the past year or two, especially weight that stubbornly resists your usual efforts, this could very well be sign number 1, that your hormones are out of balance. Now let's talk about sign number 2, sleep problems and constant fatigue. Sleep is one of those things that becomes increasingly precious as we age, and when your hormones are fluctuating, quality sleep becomes nearly impossible. You might find yourself lying awake at 2 in the morning, mind racing, even though you're exhausted. Or you might fall asleep easily, but wake up repeatedly throughout the night. Some women experience intense night sweats that drench their bedding and leave them wide awake and frustrated. Progesterone is a naturally calming hormone. When your levels drop, you lose that sedative effect, making it harder to fall and stay asleep. Declining estrogen can trigger hot flashes and night sweats that jolt you awake. Your cortisol, the stress hormone, might also be dysregulated, keeping your nervous system in a heightened state of alert when you're trying to rest. The result is exhaustion that no amount of sleep seems to fix. You might wake up in the morning feeling like you never actually slept. You drag through your day, depending on coffee or energy drinks to function. Yet despite your fatigue, you might struggle to nap or even sit down and relax. Your energy feels completely disconnected from the amount of actual rest you're getting. This kind of chronic fatigue, combined with sleep disturbances, is absolutely a sign that your hormones might need attention. Sign number 3 is one that most women miss, and it's something that can affect your quality of life in surprising ways. This sign is mood changes and increased anxiety. Now, many women attribute their mood swings and anxiety to stress or life circumstances, but the truth is, hormones have an enormous influence on neurotransmitters like serotonin and dopamine, which directly regulate your mood and emotional stability. When estrogen levels drop, serotonin levels often drop with them. This can lead to increased feelings of depression, sadness, and emotional numbness. You might find yourself tearing up at commercials or getting irritated at things that normally wouldn't bother you. You might feel emotionally flat or disconnected from activities you used to enjoy. Some women describe it as feeling like they're observing their life rather than living it. Anxiety is another major symptom that gets overlooked. You might notice an increase in generalized worry, racing thoughts, or a sense of impending doom that has no logical basis. Some women experience panic attacks or a persistent feeling of unease that they can't quite explain. You might become more socially withdrawn, preferring to stay home rather than engage with friends and family. This emotional shift is very real, and it's directly connected to your hormonal status. The reason this is the sign most women miss is because they often dismiss it as a personality change, stress, or even early signs of depression or anxiety disorders. They don't connect it to their hormones. They might seek therapy or medication without first getting their hormones checked. While therapy and medication can be helpful, addressing the underlying hormonal imbalance might be the key to feeling like yourself again. If you've noticed significant mood changes, increased anxiety, or emotional shifts since turning 40, this is absolutely worth investigating with your healthcare provider. Sign number 4 is changes in your skin and hair. Your skin is a direct reflection of your hormonal health. When your hormones are balanced, your skin tends to look clear, supple, and radiant. When they're not, you might notice a sudden surge in adult acne, even if you haven't had breakouts since your teenage years. Hormonal fluctuations can trigger increased oil production, making your skin feel greasy and congested. You might also notice that your skin becomes drier in some areas, while remaining oily in others. Fine lines and wrinkles might appear or deepen more rapidly than you'd expect. Your skin might lose its glow and elasticity, looking more dull and tired. Some women notice an increase in skin irritation, redness, or sensitivity to products they've used for years. You might develop adult rosacea or see an increase in hyperpigmentation. Your hair can also be significantly affected. You might notice increased hair loss, thinning hair, or a change in your hair texture. Your hair might become drier, frizzier, or lose its natural shine. Some women experience slower hair growth or notice that their hair doesn't hold styles the way it used to. These changes happen because hormones regulate sebum production, skin elasticity, and hair growth cycles. When your hormones are out of balance, so is your hair and skin. Finally, sign number 5 is changes in libido and sexual function. This is a sign that many women feel uncomfortable discussing, but it's incredibly common and important. Your sex drive is directly influenced by testosterone, estrogen, and other hormones. When your hormonal levels change, your interest in sex might diminish significantly. You might feel no desire for physical intimacy, even if your relationship is happy and healthy. This isn't about your partner or your feelings for them, it's about biochemistry. You might also experience physical symptoms like vaginal dryness, which can make intercourse uncomfortable or painful. Some women notice that they take longer to become aroused or that reaching orgasm becomes more difficult. These changes can create tension in relationships and affect your sense of self and femininity. You might feel confused or frustrated by these physical changes, but again, this is a natural consequence of hormonal shifts, not a reflection of your attractiveness or your love for your partner. Now that we've covered all 5 signs, let's talk about what you can do. If you're experiencing one or more of these signs, the first step is to talk to your healthcare provider. Ask for comprehensive hormone testing. This might include blood tests to measure estrogen, progesterone, testosterone, thyroid function, and cortisol levels. Don't settle for a quick conversation. Push for thorough testing and discussion. Many conventional doctors dismiss hormonal symptoms as simply a normal part of aging. While hormonal changes are normal, managing them effectively is absolutely possible. You might benefit from hormone replacement therapy, lifestyle modifications, supplement support, or a combination of approaches. The key is finding what works for your unique body and situation. Beyond medical intervention, there are lifestyle changes that can support hormonal balance. Regular exercise, particularly strength training and yoga, can help regulate hormones and improve mood. A balanced diet rich in whole foods, healthy fats, and adequate protein supports hormonal production. Stress management through meditation, journaling, or other relaxation techniques can help regulate cortisol. Sleep hygiene is crucial. Quality sleep supports hormone production and regulation. You might also consider working with a functional medicine doctor or naturopathic practitioner who specializes in women's hormonal health. These practitioners often take more time to understand your complete health picture and can offer additional support alongside conventional medical care. Remember, you know your body better than anyone else. If something feels off, trust that instinct. Don't let anyone tell you that what you're experiencing is just a normal part of aging and there's nothing you can do about it. Yes, hormonal changes are normal after 40, but feeling tired, gaining weight, experiencing mood swings, having skin problems, and losing interest in intimacy is not something you have to accept. You deserve to feel good in your body. You deserve to have energy, clear skin, emotional stability, and a healthy libido. These aren't luxuries. They're baseline expectations for quality of life. Your hormones play a massive role in whether you achieve these things or not. By recognizing the 5 signs we've discussed today, you're taking the first step toward reclaiming your health and vitality. If you found this information helpful, please consider subscribing to our channel for more content about health and wellness for women over 40. Share this video with someone in your life who might benefit from this information. And remember, you're not alone in this journey. Thousands of women are navigating these same changes right now. By speaking up, asking questions, and advocating for your health, you're setting yourself up for a vibrant and healthy future.